I always remember being in a family of faith. I come from a family that worshiped regularly, but there was a time in my life where I had to make a personal commitment and make the faith my own. I can remember a time having taken my sons to ski at a local ski resort. You hear stories about people who come to God in very unusual places. I happened to be reading a book, and I remember a new feeling coming over me that said, right this minute, I'm going to recommit myself to God. In the middle of a cafeteria with skiers coming in and out, just over something I was reading that so profoundly affected me. The first pivotal moment where I really had to look at my faith was when my brother was 15 years old and diagnosed with a brain tumor. At the time, it threw me, and I can remember having to sort of relearn what I trusted about God and who this God was that I was praying to. That was probably the first big test, but I've had others. My husband, when he was just 65, was diagnosed with colon cancer. And I remember as we were hearing the diagnosis thinking, this is one of those pivotal watershed moments. Everything from here on in will be known as before the cancer, and everything from here on in will be known as after the cancer. All of these times I recommitted myself to who and what I believed in. Once again sort of sent me back, okay, who is this God I'm talking to? Who is this God I'm praying to? One time that probably impacted me most profoundly in my faith journey was when I was an active member of a church and had a theological difference with the leadership of the church. And I had never encountered anything like that before. And it was a real crisis of faith. And in fact, it was such a crisis of faith that I changed churches. At the time, it was very important for me to feel that I was standing up for what I believed. I've been a part of a spiritual companionship group for 23 years. I've been getting together approximately twice a month for all those years with the same small group of women. A spiritual companion walks with you not just in what's going on in your day-to-day life, but they walk with you through those spiritual ups and downs. And my spiritual companionship group, they are God in my life. They're a blessing. When faith is part of you, when it's who you are, it's more a piece of knowing that everything works together for those that love God.